Dota, because that's what I did last time when I did it. I'll change that in a moment then. But first, I will tell you that we are here with Keita Gaming versus mTw in the semi-finals for the last and eighth and last GosuLeague qualifiers. And we've already loaded in. And we have Keita on the first pick and mTw on the dire. So it was a trade-off. And we have already Enchantress ban and a Lycan ban. Lone Druid. Enchantress ban, you don't see that all that often as a first ban. But it's a strong hero, so it's still a good one to ban out. I mean, yeah, I could say something that I basically say every cast, that if you have the first pick, you have the luxury to ban out one extra hero, basically, in order to just leave certain heroes in. Or how do you say that properly? Since you got the first ban, you can ban out other heroes and let your enemies ban out the regular ones, like the Lycan, like I would say the Invoker, but you know he's still in, doesn't matter. So that you still have you can customize your bans a little bit, and you basically have the first pick, so you can pick whichever you want. We see a Chen banned out. That means that Invoker or /and Furion still have a chance of going through. No, Invoker is gonna be it. I think it's gonna be the first pickup for Keita. There we go. Hope mTw saw the game versus Z Nation on Monday, because that was a powerful Invoker in mid played by Nika. Really cool to watch also. But yeah, that's gonna be the first bans. We have a Brood ban, Furion, Lycan, Chen. So basically Brood and Enchantress are the ones that we don't normally see banned, even though last couple of games I cast with mTw, they all banned out every game they banned out the Brood, that you just don't want to fight against him. Leshrac is picked up for mTw, a lot of pushing power there, and that will be tricky to deal with so far, based on, you know, I mean they only have Invoker so far. But Leshrac's push is just so powerful. The only thing that can stop it is basically either kill Leshrac or no, that doesn't stop the edict. That doesn't work. So just a fortification is all it needs, or just don't let Leshrac get close to towers. We see a Tidehunter pickup also for mTw. Means the Windrunner is still in, ready for pickups for Keita probably. But Tidehunter, great teamfight potential already with the Leshrac and the Tidehunter. I mean, you have the edict going through, maybe the Nova also. That's a lot of teamfight potential. I hope Keita realizes that and is also gonna go for some team fight, because they need that. They seem a bit unsure about what to pick though. They're going into reserve time. I think they're weighing down the options. I mean, they could still go for also a lot of pushing power, because it might get banned out in the next ban phase. But they probably also don't want to give the Windrunner away. But that's probably the discussion that's going on right now. What do we want to pick? Well, but then, yeah, would it be team fight or do we want utility? Do we leave the risk of having a team fight hero later on? Do we have? Or, I think they might want to get a Sand King. I think that goes great with the Invoker. Gonna go for Venomancer and a Darkseer. So didn't see those coming, but Darkseer is at least good team fight potential, and actually Venomancer is also team fight. I mean, he can hit his Poison Nova, and that will be very painful. If it hit, or painful, at least it will do a lot of damage. And with Darkseer, Vacuum there, and Nova will probably hit everybody also. That's a very powerful combination. And to top it off, mTw is gonna take an Enigma, more team fight. That's yeah. That's a lot of team fight. We're gonna see quite a bit of team fights, I imagine. Yeah, we're gonna go to the next ban phase soon. Oh, we're already in it. Yeah, okay. So we see a Crystal main ban, very logical ban. Both teams still lack solid support, apart from Venomancer. Sorry, mTw is still missing a solid support. So Keita is gonna ban out at least the Crystal main. They don't want the mana pool on the Enigma and the Leshrac to be very, well, that much faster, especially early game. If you get a level on that aura, that will just make a lot of difference. And they're also gonna ban out the Queen of Pain, so a strong solo laner. And that's actually a very good call also. They have the mTw has Enigma that could go solo laning. As Leshrac can go solo laning. They all have to, well, yeah, Enigma can go on the easy lane. I know, I'm curious if we're gonna see Enigma mid. We've seen Enigma mid from Synderen twice, I think.
Radiant's team pick.
So we might see that again. So far they don't have any other hero that's any solid mid hero. So we will see. See a Pugna ban out. Could they also be wanting to go for more? Pugna is a strong hero. I mean, he can push towers very fast. He's a great anti-pusher also. And
10 seconds remaining.
yeah, I'm wondering if Keita would have gone for that. At least they're in their fourth pick, and they don't well, they're gonna take into more of their bonus time. I think they're still lacking. So well, they lack a solo lane. No, they're not. They're lacking a Sand King. I did say Sand King was a good combination with the Invoker, and that's probably I mean that's because if you have an Invoker and a Sand King can do his Burrow Strike, and if your Invoker is even on a totally different lane, he can hit a Sun Strike right on the Burrow Strike target, and that will at early level almost definitely be a kill if the Invoker is killing his Exort. Just gotta put this fella down.
10 seconds remaining.
There we go. Fixed. Next pick is gonna go to mTw. They have a lot of team fight. They don't have a lot of right click damage. And we're probably gonna see them going for that, or they still miss support also, and a bit of a mid lane, unless Enigma is gonna go for the mid lane. They have a lot of team fight though. But then again, Keita has the Dark Seer and the Sand King. That's a lot of team fight too. So that's gonna be some interesting team fights. With the Invoker there also, maybe to do a Tornado or something. And they're gonna go for a Shadow Shaman. There's the mid lane for mTw, most likely. And more pushing power. That is, yeah, that's gonna be some early tier 1 towers, and maybe tier 2 towers also with Leshrac there, with his Edict, and Shadow Shaman's wards. They're gonna be able to push pretty hard. And I hope Keita's, yeah, they have a little bit of counter push, not for the wards or for the Edict though, mostly for creep waves. They can, well, of course the Invoker can Tornado creep waves, and Sand King can of course Burrow Strike creep waves, and annihilate them that way.
Reserve time.
And they're gonna go into more reserve time for the last pick, and it's gonna be a carry because they're probably gonna try lane with the Venomancer and the Sand King. It could be a lot of things actually. It could be the Morphling still, Anti-Mage is still in, even though we don't see him picked all that much anymore. But we're gonna see what's gonna get picked soon. I have to remind people, Windrunner is still in. I just remembered also.
5 seconds.
Don't think she's gonna be picked up though. It's gonna be a Silencer. I like this pick. I like this pick a lot. I mean, Pugna was banned out already, so that's, you know, you don't really want to chain your spells with the Pugna's ward around. But with Silencer there, even if you wanted to chain your spells, like you do, yeah, well, like the Dire one too, you can't, because there's the aura, there's the silence every time you cast a spell for a couple of seconds, and that's gonna be tricky.
5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Shaman won't be able to spam out and is well, everything at the same time basically. And yeah, that's just it. And the global silence gives so much potential for team fights also. Just you can delay that Ravage for maybe another second, and that might just be the time you need to kill off the Tidehunter, or the Enigma for the Black Hole, or the Leshrac for the Edict. No, yeah, I really like this pickup. I'm really curious to see how this is gonna work out, and I'm especially really curious to see who's gonna get the first blood, because I am betting on the Invoker Burrow Strike combination. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna guess on. We're gonna see what mTw is picking up as their 5th pick. Some right-click damage would be appreciated, I reckon. We're probably gonna see Tidehunter and Leshrac laning together. We still have the Windrunner, actually. Windrunner could still be pick up too, because then Enigma would be in the forest. A Shadow Shaman would be in the middle.
5
It might
seconds
also
remaining.
be something like a. Oh, we're still not gonna say Viper. That's a very nice pickup. They have slow, they have gank. I'm curious how the laning is gonna be though, if Enigma is gonna lane. But that's, yeah. I have to say, I don't see Viper very much in competitive games. Actually, I don't see him actually all that at all. No. So we're gonna see how he's doing here. Oh. Oh, please don't let me crash. We crashed. It's the second time I crashed this way. Wonder why. We're gonna be able to reconnect in though, no problem. It's gonna be no problem. There we go. No problem whatsoever. Now we can change the controls to do it that way, play, reconnect. There we go. Fixed. Must not be impatient and clicking on other things while loading. Lesson learned. There we go. We're back. So, we basically missed a couple of stuff. We didn't see the laning yet and stuff, but we're gonna go through everything so we don't miss a thing. We see on the bottom lane, we see the Silencer laning together with the Sand King and the Venomancer as expected. So I'm expecting this to be the first blood lane.
Battle begins.
That is only if Enigma, who's gonna be solo bottom, is gonna let himself get a burrow strike. He'll be able to deny a lot of creeps and keep the lane pushed towards his side, at least, yeah. Keep the lane controlled that way. And we're gonna see Evoker versus first the Shadow Shaman in the middle, as expected. This time played by Broski. I'm gonna introduce players soon also. Gonna see Nika playing the Darkseer versus. Oh, are we serious? Oh, so seriously, I'm so crappy. Okay. So that was the first blood. There was a burrow strike. There was a gale. There were some right clicks. That was the first blood going towards Keita Gaming. Well, the first blood was at the same lane I was expecting it to. It just did happen a lot faster than I thought. I didn't expect Funzy to let himself get caught out like that. And let's see where this gank team is going to go. We're going to follow this. So it's Quicks playing the Sand King and Bonsai on the Venomancer. There's the burrow strike, there's the Gale. Right click's going to go off. And there's another kill for Keita Gaming while Quicks is barely alive. But he manages. Didn't miss that kill at least. Now we know how the previous kill went. Basically the same. So we saw Syndrin on the Shadow Shaman and Broski on the Invoker. Yeah, Funzy was playing the Enigma, and we have Wall Eater on the Silencer. Let's gonna see what the Darkseer is doing here. Doesn't have a surge yet, but Nika is playing the Darkseer. Kebab's playing the Tidehunter. Sila fucking mad, even on Lishrak. And Soksha is on the Viper, on the tri-lane with Lishrak and the Tidehunter. So, that's 2 kills in for Keita Gaming. And then everybody backed off again and went happily farming. See a bit of a double stacking from Sand King. Oh, game is paused. Well, this pause should have happened earlier, but never mind. See the recipe of the Soul Ring on the Darkseer already, so he doesn't have to leave the lane, he can just get it at the secret shop. There's a lot of threatening looks coming from Kebab here, which makes it impossible for a Darkseer to get any experience so far. He's still level 1, he didn't get any creep yet. So that's gonna be painful. Same goes for Tidehunter though, so as long as he's there, he'll be fine. But that also means that Viper is getting all the experience on the top lane and all the last hits also. Expecting the Nether Toxin from some easier last hitting. Well, and for damage of course, if you're chasing someone.
Regeneration.
We see the quest build on the Invoker. Don't see that a lot anymore. There's the cold snap. Doing a little bit of damage, just harassment so far though. On the bottom lane, it seems like Enigma has stuff under control now, with Venomancer and Sand King just happily pulling the lane back, trying to get some lane control back. But Fancy will just stay near his tower. Probably will go back. Yep, there he goes. Oh, hello. Is he gonna start jungling instead? I mean, he got some levels now. He had his Iron Shell. Did he kill these? No, he didn't. Yes, he might have. He is actually just starting to forest instead. So this is really smart. This way he's getting farm. He is letting the tri lane believe that there's still something to tri lane for. Because, you know, Titan is just standing there getting some experience that otherwise Viper would have had otherwise. Lashak is pushing the lane back, while they could already push a little bit in the tower because they don't know that Darkseer is not there. Darkseer does have a teleport in his bag, so if it's needed, he'll teleport back to the top lane straight away. But at least this way he's getting some farm. Talk about farm. See Cinnamon getting his bottle, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Getting his bottle complete. And no bottle yet on the Invoker. Has a Blades of Attack and boots already also. Let's see how he's doing on the last hitting. 11 for 11 for Invoker. And Shadow Shaman is 10 for 4. So right clicks is not that much difference. And I just noticed that Keita Gaming does not have any wards up on the map. And considering it's 4 minutes in, he never had that. They never had that yet. Oh, there we go. First wards there. Or at least maybe I didn't see it early. Yeah, it was here. My bad. It was just stacked, so I didn't see it on the minimap. And there we hear Darkseer teleporting towards the top lane to defend it a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the bottom lane, the middle lane, where Sindri might. Yeah, there we go. GosuLeague is there. Ooh, Venom's a bit turned into chicken, but Gale is there too. Right clicks are on him. Tornado is there to probably finish the job, or is he? No. Last hit is gonna go to the Invoker. Nice kill. And in the meantime, Darkseer has to stay back while Edict is just ripping through that tower. Yeah, fortification is on, but I don't think that's gonna be doing anything. Still not has anything. There goes the first tower. 5 minutes in. It's just Lashak. So powerful with that Edict, and he pops a salve, and it seems like they might want to continue pushing. I mean, it could be a smart thing to do. You'll get a lot of gold advantage if they would continue pushing, which they aren't. But the chances that people come off their lane yet is, yeah, usually people just tend to stay in their lanes, even if a tower gets pushed this early. Just to be able to get an advantage in farm in return. The Shrek is going towards the bottom lane and gonna see if he can get off a stun. Nope, he can't. But they're gonna leave Viper fighting alone, and they probably know because know that Darkseer is no longer on the top lane, so they're just gonna roam. It seems. Let's see where they're gonna go. Gonna wait for the rune. 7 seconds, 5 seconds. Hope for them that they're on the right side. In the meantime, Shadow Shaman is gonna check if it's gonna be on the top lane. No, it's here. Haste rune. There we go. Lashak got a haste. Let's see if we can get a gank in, or if he's just gonna. There we go. Smoke's there. Yeah. They're gonna try to get a kill on the silencer. Or maybe Sand King. Well, Sand King is level 4. It's not doing bad level wise. For someone who's been roaming at start. There goes the silencer. Stun is there. Stun misses though. But the Malefice is there. Edict is there too, doing a lot of damage. Burst Strike is there to stop the Tide Hunter and Lashak. Ooh, and there goes the tower, killing off the Lashak. And Silencer getting the last hit on the Tide Hunter. What a gank. That was not a good gank for mTw. Not a good gank at all. Silencer was able to get away, and yeah, is it just that stun that not hit? Didn't hit. He's a level 1 stun, so the radius is not that big. And he moved. Wall Leader moved away properly. Was a very good, very good counter gank. Burrow strike in was perfect. Cursed a little bit of damage from the silencer. Managed to get away through the non-tree spot right there. Yeah. And that's let's take just a quick look at the gold graph. So it started with the first blood, then another kill, then it went down again because of course Viper is getting all that farm on the top lane, while Darkseer is getting nothing. But then it went up again with the kills that we just saw. Oh, and it also went down, of course, to the tower. I'm gonna check the bottom lane farm for a second because, of course, still Enigma is trying to get a little bit of farm, but he has 4 for 6 last hits, while Silencer has 44 for 18. Whoa, Silencer is doing a very good job. He's not topping Viper yet, but he is doing a very good job. Viper, by the way, is 51 for 7, so he's having free farm. Not here, because Viper left. See where there he is. But, yeah. I think Viper's level 6. Yeah, of course he is. Level 7 even. I think he's gonna try to get a kill in soon, or at least gonna continue laning versus, or he thinks he's gonna continue laning versus the Silencer. Just so he can try to slow down the Silencer a little bit. But Silencer will have help from the Sand King, who's still here. He's level 5. Not level 6 yet. Can't see an epicenter yet. Which is a shame. They're switching up the lanes a little bit. I mean, Leshrac getting some experience in gold in the middle. He should, though. He's level 4, so he really needs that level up. Those level ups. Burrow Strike is going to be there. Curse is there. Right clicks are there. Gale is there. He's going to try to do a little bit of damage on the Sand King before he dies because he knows he's going to die. Sand King does go down by the tower last hit, and Venomancer gets a kill on the Viper. While he also is on his way out. Silence is there. Global Silence. Ether Shock going to go off, doing quite a bit of damage on the Venomancer, but doesn't kill him. And that's the 1-for-1. But they killed off the Viper. Viper for a Sand King. Keita definitely got the better of that deal. Killing off a Viper. Viper has Ring of Aquila, by the way, and Power Threat, so yeah, he's very farmed. Same goes for Silencer, who is pretty farmed also. Has a Buckler and Head Rizzy. He only needs 500 gold more for his mech. Not bad, not bad. Looks like this tier 1 tower is gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Hello Edict, hello Shadow Shaman wards. Yeah, Edict popped off. Glyph is not on. And they're just gonna give this tower away. They can't do anything about it. Viper getting the last hit on the tower, getting a bit of his gold back that he lost. Look at what Darkseer is doing. Stacking up so many creeps. So he can farm them very easily. Yeah, he only did it for this one. Means he can just pop an iron shell in there and then everybody will slowly die. But he might, yeah, there we go. He pops the smoke and then gonna stand next to them with an iron smoke. Oh, hello Shadow Shaman, bye Shadow Shaman. There was a Burrow Strike, was a cold snap, and then there was no Shadow Shaman no more. While Darkseer is just killing off the creeps. There we go. Creep wave farmed. And that kill on the Shadow Shaman made Sand King level 6. So, he's gonna be able to put up some epicenters if he wants to, of course. I think he wants to. Definitely think he wants to. Then it's gonna go to Tornado. There's a little bit of harassment so far. And I think Keita's a little bit outnumbered here because the whole Dire team is here. Everybody of mTw wants this tower. And here comes extra support in the form of a Silencer. And looks like Sand King is gonna be still on the bottom lane. Does have a teleport with him, so could go joining at some point. But so far doesn't want to. Shouldn't need to, I think. Maybe he should. I think they want to go in. They have the pushing power to be in, but the tower is still doing quite a bit of damage at this level. So yeah, they're backing off. Fonzie gonna continue killing creeps in the jungle. Same as fucking mad. And yeah, everybody backing off. But Keita's not backing off. They want a tower in return. They don't have any towers yet, even though the gold difference is in their favor. 2 towers down on the Keita Gaming side, and they have still got a gold advantage of 7.5, 750 gold. Malefic's gonna go off, but it's on level 2. This sounds twice. It's gonna be just fine. Enigma is level 6 though. Can use his black hole. Double damage rune on the Shadow Shaman. Some nice amount of ward placed by Venomancer, but it's mostly for vision. Because he knows that they'll be killed off anyway. Haste rune is going to go to the Shadow Shaman. He is the one with the bottle after all. Do they want to go for that? Here the Darkseer Surge going on the Sand King. Burst Strike is up on the Viper. Taking a lot of damage. Global Silence is on. There's no Ravage yet. There's the epicenter. And there is the black hole catching 4 of Keita Gaming, and they're gonna go down. Everybody's going down, apart from the Sand King, who's still on the run, but it's getting shackled and will go down with this Ether Shock of the Shadow Shaman, who gets a double kill for that. That was a great black hole from Funzy. Catching 4 of Keita's heroes in that. Yeah, nice play. And the Ravage from Tide did go off right after the silence ended. So they got the Viper, okay. So they got a kill, but they lost all their heroes. A team wipe. That's painful. They're gonna lose a tower too, even though there's no wards and there's no wards and no edict. So the tower is gonna be staying alive, even though it's gonna take a lot of damage. Those Eidolons doing a lot of damage. Look at the tower dropping so fast from just a couple of shadowy thingies. Max completed on the silencer now though. Will make a difference in the next team fight. The Invoker having a Drums of Endurance complete. Yeah, already saw the mana boots on the Sand King. And they want to go again, they want to take this tower. They need to take this tower. So get a little bit of their gold back that they lost during the the massacre. Gale goes off on the Shadow Shaman, but Gush is on the Venomancer, taking a lot of damage. Curse was there. Burning away from some of the mana. Silencer getting the last hit on the Shadow Shaman. And there goes Leshrac killing off the Venomancer. Double kill for the Silencer, also killing off the Leshrac afterwards though. And the tower is gonna go down. It's gonna be denied though by the Tidehunter, who's gonna be vacuumed. Should be a Burst Strike up again soon. There we go. Gonna be taking some damage. Oh, Sand King. Tornado is gonna be there. Didn't fill him off, but the Silence killed him off. Viper taking more damage again. Silencer is dominating, getting a double kill. And there goes Enigma, and that was a team wipe for mTw. That was... Every one of their ultimates was already used. It was on cooldown from the previous fight. There was no Ravage and no Black Hole. And that's deadly, as we just saw. Team wipe for them, and they only got the Invoker in return. So it's basically the opposite way of the previous fight, but then in favor for Keita. They took a tower with them. Look at those nice lines. So it was a team wipe, and this was the other team wipe, and the tower. Nicely done. Definitely nicely done. And but these two teams, or at least mTw has to have those team fights with the Ravage and the Black Hole. Maybe not at the same time. Oh, Shadow Shaman gonna be in some trouble here. Will probably go down. Might take the Invoker with him though. Venomancer getting the last hit on him, and there goes the Invoker too. Leshrac taking the last hit with its Edict. Gush going off on the Venomancer, who's gonna try to TP out. There's the Ravage though to stop the Venomancer from TPing out. A little bit overkill, but if you want to kill, you gotta take it. Take it with the Ravage. So they got 2 for 1 there. A little bit of overextension from Keita, but nice, nice kills for mTw. It's a kill heavy fight. This is gonna be match, kill heavy match. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. We see Darkseer building towards a pipe. Let's see what Sand King is gonna do. He's just saving for a Blink Dagger, I would imagine. Let's check out some of the Darkseer, because we didn't do that yet, I think. We have Enigma with Mechanism up. 600 gold in his bank also. I wonder if he's gonna save for something more, for BKB, or maybe also Blink Dagger. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We see a smoke up on the dire. With the Shadow Shaman, who is gonna go for BKB as an Ogre Club. Tidehunter didn't get that much farm yet. He has Boot, he has a Magic Wand, he has Bracer. You can stay alive long enough in a team fight for him to do his Ravage and put off all his spells, and then he's allowed to die. And same goes for Leshrac, even though he has 2 Bracers and Boots and a Magic Stick. Oh, They just missed each other. We might see Bonsai in some trouble soon, though. Sand King might be in more troubles there. Getting turned to a chicken. Shackle Shot is going to be there. Silence is going to be there. No Shackle Shot, so Sand King is able to get away. That was awesome use of the silence from the silencer. Global silence, it's called. Just call it. Continue calling it silence. That was yeah. Otherwise there would have been a shackle on the Sand King, and he would have definitely died. This way he was able to stay alive. He's gonna go back to base, heal up, and probably TP towards his bottom lane because something is gonna go happening here. There's Ravage is not on cooldown, not off cooldown, but Black Hole is. No, they don't want to go for this. Don't want to go for this. They want to take an advantage. They want to kill him with an advantage, not with anything else. Ooh. Fonzie taking some damage from Enigma here. Sorry, from yeah, Fonzie taking some damage from the Invoker. It's gonna actually almost drop. There we go. Stun hits on the Invoker. Gale does not hit on Enigma, almost did though, he's able to TP out. We see the Tidehunter being slowed. He has the Ravage though, he wants to do it, he wants to put himself in place for it. He will be able to get all 5 of them soon, but he might go down before. There we go, he goes down. And there's the Vacuum trying to still get the Viper, and Epicenter is there. And Viper is on the run, he has to run, but he won't be able to run fast enough with the Gale on. Darkseer getting the last hit on that. Words from the Shadow Shame will just hit a little bit, but will only provide extra gold for the Radiant. And that's a 3 for 0. We saw some nice ganking from the upper high ground there. I don't think Listrak knew where it came from because he put in a stun in the middle of it. But nice job. And smart use of an epicenter, taking team fights when least expected. As in, you can have team fights where people are just standing opposite each other and just waiting for someone to engage, and at some point someone does, and there will be a team fight. But this time, it was just, you know, they were thinking they were safe, and then there was a team fight. Tidehunter was on the run, but then went back, waited too long before trying to do his Ravage. That might have turned around a lot, but then he was already dead, and the team fight was half over because Enigma had already TP'd out, and that's the team fight for the Radiance gone, for the Dire gone. They're gonna take a tower though, which is still very easy, even though yeah, they just need pushing power for that, and pushing power they got plenty. Level 2 Edict though, not level 4. You usually see level 4 Edict sooner than this. And are they thinking about going for Roshan? They could do it. They could try to. There's no ward here and it's night, so I don't think Darkseer can see something here, but he can see something here. And they reappeared, so he knows that they're not going to go for Roshan. Epicenter is 17 seconds. We have the Blink Dagger completed on the Sand King, by the way. Just take a quick look at the gold graph once again. Look at those spikes. So, this was the team fight once again. And this was the tower of Keita that went down last year, 1 tower. Because team fights they're so far able to take, but towers, not so much. They're not really going all that fast. But it seems like they don't really want to go for towers that fast. And this is going to be a smoke. That was not what I was going to say, but it's going to be a smoke also. I was going to say that Keita seems to be out for the kills at the moment. Kills mostly. Not really farm. Could be great if they actually continue to manage to take kills like they are. But at some point, I mean, Viper is just continuing farming. Everybody of the Dire is just trying to continue to farm. I was going to say Viper was farming in the middle lane earlier. The smoke is off, and there's the curse on the Viper. Should use something. Yeah, the curse is very powerful on Viper because basically the only thing you can use is his Viper Strike. That's gonna be very annoying to him. Another curse is there, and there goes the Burst Strike and the Cold Snap, taking a lot of damage, backing out instantly again with that Blink Dagger, doing a little bit of harassment, just forcing Viper back. And now they're gonna go in for the tower. Pipe is up. Force staff is now completed on the Invoker also, by the way. And they're gonna be able to take this tower. It doesn't seem like Leshrac and Shadow Shaman want to contest this. In the meantime, Tidehunter is pushing down the top lane.
Dire's middle
Leshrac
tower
killing off the
has
tower.
fallen.
They're just gonna go back after the tower. Don't force it. Don't don't push in. If you know you took the tower, that's why you went there. Backing out, playing it
Radiant's
safe.
bottom tower is under attack.
And afterwards, there we have farming again. We can see Silencer now actually also farming. Is able to farm a lot on this creep wave coming in if the tower doesn't take it all. Take a quick look at the experience graph. 5k ahead for Keita Gaming. That's more than I expected it would be, but that's mostly the kills, of course. But they have been staying together for quite a few times now. But it's the kills that are gonna make the difference. And there we go. mTw is able to take the rush, and they don't have anybody contesting them for it. I don't think Darkseid even knows that it's going on. We have a blink here, but doesn't see anything. Oh, now they know it's going on though. There was the Sunstrike in the Roshan pit just to check. And they're gonna go in. Hello, Tidehunter. Ravage is there. He's gonna be able to use it. Darkseid, your wall is there. He's getting a Malefice. Do you want to go for this? Silence. Global silence is off. No Ravage yet. Tornado is gonna be there. There's the Ravage. Black Hole is there too. Killing the Sand King and getting Darkseer in there. Darkseer gets killed off by the Viper. Venomancer still gets a kill off on the, or Invoker getting a kill off on the Tidehunter, and Shadow Shaman had the Aegis, so will be up once again. Is gonna try to TP out straight away, but look at that damage. Is still able to get away though. So that's 2 for 1, but everybody of the Dire being so low. And they still got the Roshan, so they say they did get the better of it. The only one they sacrificed was the Tidehunter, and that's definitely gonna be worth it. We did see the epicenter, but it was just
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
not enough to kill everybody off. It got everybody low, but that was it. And that's something that I mean, they have the team fight early on with a lot of damage being done, but as heroes farm up, they will have more HP. Duh. And I don't think they will be able to just make it with just all their ultimates and spells and the right clicks that they can do. So far, they need some items to do that first. And let's see, they're building items. At least Silencer's building items. He's probably go for BKB. He can already buy quite a bit of it though. He has 2k gold. 4-staff and mechanism ready. And we also saw the 4-staff and Invoker, so 2 4-staffs on their team already. And we did see the pipe in the previous game too, and oh, look at that aggression. Oh, and I hear a chicken being bait. Invoker being turned into a chicken. Viking is there, Burrow Strike is there too. EMP is gonna go off, leaving Viper with no manas. Invoker getting the kill on the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman still getting the kill on the Darkseer though before he goes, or after he goes. And there we have the Malefice taking out the Sand King. Well, he's taking a lot of damage from the glaives from the Silencer. Silencer's gonna get stunned from the Leshrac. Changes his target to the Tidehunter. Look at that health. He's dropping so fast. Curse gonna go off. Right click is gonna go off. And in the meantime, Invoker getting a mega kill on the Enigma. And Leshrac is the well, together with Viper, the only one left there. It was a 2 for 3 trade. I think Leshrac will be able to make this. Yeah, there we go. And the tier 1 tower in this lane is still standing. They probably want to go for that one. That was some nice damage being done by the Silencer. So much damage on those glaives. It's quite amazing. And the tower is gonna go down. I don't think mTw really minds. Well, they probably mind, but they're not gonna try to defend it. They want to defend their tier 1 tower or tier 2 tower if they want to go for it though, which they probably don't. They're gonna just take a free tower once again and back off. We see if Vitality booster on the Viper, he might actually be going for Aghanims, which is making that cooldown so short for the Viper Strike, so he'll be able to basically spam that out of him. And it's actually also a good thing because first the curse of the Silencer, so he is actually able to cast something when he gets the curse and if he has a good target for it. BKB completed on the Viper. We also saw the BKB just being completed on the Silencer, so I was wrong. Viper is not going to go for the Aghanim Scepter, he's going to go for BKB. But yeah, he might still go for for that later, but so far it's just a casual vitality booster, just to boost his HP a little bit. Ooh, hello, Radiant. Where are you going? We have a smoke up on the Sand King. Well, everybody's trying to farm the same mobs. Also handy. If Invoker starting to build his Aghanims. This time it is one. Promise. And just a quick look at the gold graph. Look at that. I mean, even the tip was at just over 2k. Well, almost 3k. Okay, it's almost 3k. But that's just not a lot. Definitely not a lot for a 30-minute mark. And considering there's no tower difference. There's still 3 towers up for both teams. That's just not a lot. It could still go either way. These team fights will be the deciding factor. Talking about team fights, we might see one right now. Over this tier 1 tower. Fortification is on. Burrow Strike and Blink is there. Oh, he might have been overextending a little bit. BKB up on the Shadow Shaman. He's gonna go down to the words. He's still gonna try to pull off his epicenter, but he's gonna go down before. And that is everybody of the Radiant TPing out. We see Enigma still killing off the Invoker. And everybody else backing off. They didn't even need to use anything for it, really. They had a... they had a Ravage ready, didn't have to use it. Black Hole was ready, didn't have to use it. There were the Shadow Shaman wards, did get used. And there was just so much damage outgoing. And those BKBs really made that happen also. At least the BKB on the Shadow Shaman and on the Viper. And Darkseer has to back off now. He's gonna TP out actually. Just so he doesn't have a chance to get caught out. So like I was saying, these team fights, even though if they're badly initiated, and they're still team fights, they will decide who is gonna take this game, and it might be until the very moment that we're gonna be wondering who that's gonna be. Because so far, it really still good either way. If you get a good Burrow Strike and Epicenter in there, and if you're able to shut down or the Tidehunter or the Enigma or both for Keita with the Global Silence or somehow, then yeah, the team fight could go towards Keita. It just really depends on the fights and who is orchestrating it, and if it's orchestrated at all, or if they just run into each other at some point and everybody joins. Could happen. You never know. Gonna see stack up a little bit. There we go. Smoke. The only one not in the smoke is the Darkseer. Let's see what it's gonna make. You have EMP, we have Cold Snap. And we see a painting on the minimap. It's going here. But painting on the minimap didn't do anything. They're not gonna be able to find anybody though. It's not a very successful smoke for Keita, this one. But at least they will be able to push probably. They will probably want to try to push a little bit on this tower. Maybe force mTw to come out. Maybe even try to take a kill here with, even if it's only 3 or 2 defending. But these two together, that's what they're gonna have to watch out for. And of course positioning, trying to not stand too close together to get a black hole that has 4 in them, which we did see. 4 in one black hole. That's very difficult to do normally, but Funzy made it. Funzy did it, and I took the team fight for that. So definitely worth it. In the meantime, it's gonna be waiting for for the first push in. At this time though, Keita is not getting any extra gold or experience. They might try to kill a couple of creep waves, but they're all together. I mean, everybody is here. Nobody is farming. Unlike mTw, who is farming on the top lane, or at least Tidehunter wants to. Farming in the forest. Was fighting in the forest. Farming in the forest. Farming in the ancients. And taking their own experience. But here everybody's just stacking together. And that's very important too, though. They shouldn't get caught out. That's gonna be the riskiest thing. And look at everybody gathering towards tier 1 tower once again in the bottom lane. We have Viper and Enigma already there, and on the way is the rest with Leshrac, the Tidehunter, and the Shadow Shaman. They're gonna try to defend this again. And everybody is here, once again. We have EMP and Tornado there. I think it's just a little bit of harassment. That's what did he made. Oh, there we go. Definitely Blast is ready. We have Shadow Shaman ready for action also. He has his wards up. There's the black hole up. There's no blink dagger yet though, so I'm gonna be a little bit here because I'm not expecting mTw to initiate. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait until Keita does that. But if Keita's gonna wait until mTw does that, that's gonna be a problem. Because it definitely looks like Sand King is expecting that the fight's gonna be here. He's hanging in the back. They're actually not gonna do this. They were hoping to bait mTw a little bit. But they I was gonna say they failed to do so, but they might still try for it, but there's nobody here anymore. Unless Darkseer gets delayed with a creep wave. Nah, he spotted them. It's all cool. Everybody's backing off once again. And Shadow Shaman actually denied the tier 1 tower, so that tower is now down 2. And the towers are once again even. Roshan is up again. Shadow Shaman wards are up next to Roshan. And there's the Invoker Sunstrike, just to notice where they are. And then let's see if this is gonna turn into a teamfight. Last time Keita lost a teamfight at the Roshan pit because no, there's the Ravage. Or yeah, sorry, I meant mTw did. Darkseer Wall is there, Epicenter is there, Black Hole is there, catching 3 of Keita in there, and doing a lot of killing there. Sand King going down, as buybacks are on there too though, looks like it, didn't look like it. Okay, Viper killing off the Silencer in the meantime, Shadow Shaman is on the way out, is gonna get killed, double kill for the Darkseer. There's the buybacks going out, buyback for Shadow Shaman, buyback for Viper, Enigma is on the run, still doing Malefice on the Darkseer, but triple kill for the Darkseers with his Iron Shell kill on on the Enigma. And that's a lot of buybacks, and they're gonna come back here. Hello, buyback people. And there we go, Darkseer, the wall is up there, the ice wall, I mean there, curse is on there. Enigma taking a lot of damage. The Deafening Blast going through. Viper Strike on the Darkseer doing quite a bit of damage, he's forced to TP out. And Shadow Shaman still died to the Silencer. Silencer's curse, probably. And yeah, Funzy and Shocker don't want to be there anymore. They're gonna leave the Roshan. So those were some buybacks that shouldn't have happened, I guess, or at least it was a nice try, but it didn't work out for them at all. They lost gold, they lost Shadow Shaman twice. And this is well, I'm expecting the gold graph. This is quite an interesting gold graph. I mean, still not over 2k. But this is very, very odd. And this is, yeah, look at that. It could still go either way. I mean, we see the kill difference quite a bit, almost 10 kill difference, but it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything. It's only 2k gold, and team fights could still go either way. Experience is, well, got back to 0. You see how fast it can change, so that doesn't really say anything either. One team fight could change that around. Let's see who's the lowest hero on the map. That's gonna be the Venomancer at level 13. With the Darkseer and Invoker being level 17, but Silencer being level 18, highest on the map. So the highest and the lowest are both in Keita's team. Let's see if we missed some items in the meantime. There we go. There we go. Kebab happy. Blink dagger there on the Tidehunter. Will make a difference in the next team fight. If if orchestrated by mTw, that is. No new items up on the Leshrac yet. He's still trying to get his farm together. Not going all too fast there. 2k gold up on the Viper. He might be looking to buy something now. Didn't buy anything yet since BKB. But might also be saving. Never mind. Hello, Yasha. Sells his magic wand to do that. And Leshrek bought now something too. BKB for Leshrek is finished. So that means that there are four. There's 4 BKBs up on the Dire. Oh, sorry. EMP going through. There's this global silence up. Pipe is up for the Radiant. Black Hole is gonna be there, catching once again 3 of the Radiant Zero, and that Shadow Shaman just went down to the silencer. And there is a lot of damage being done. Silencer getting back up. He had the Aegis. And Tidehunter is gonna go down to the Sunstrike. Nice Sunstrike by Broski. Shokka is gonna go down to the Silencer, who is activating his BKB and is just trying to chase something a little bit. And I have to apologize because there weren't actually 3 heroes in the black hole. I think it was actually 2 because there was an illusion from Darkseer in there too, and they look so much alike. But yeah, that was definitely once again teamfight going towards Keita. And I don't think we saw the BKBs popped, I have to say. Shadow Shaman one, don't think he popped. Oh, Enigma being in a lot of trouble there. Bar Strike was there, Gale was there, Stun is there, right click on the Invoker. Yeah, to take the kill. It was actually the stun from Leshrek, but didn't get anything. Trying to save his teammate. And this guy might be the barracks. Might be the first barracks going down. Second barracks going down. And they might... No, they're not going to rotate towards the middle lane. They're going to back off. They're going to play it safe. They have been playing it safe for quite a... Well, basically the whole time. Every time they got something, they backed off. It's a good strategy, and if you manage to keep that up, you're probably going to be taking the advantage pretty long. Pretty much all the time. I see Sandkin getting the BKB also. That means we have a total of... Also, that's... Yeah. We have a total of 6 BKBs in the game. That means 4 up on the Dire and 2 on the Radiance. It's fun. BKB all around. Darkseer has his Aghanim Scepter completed. Not as powerful as it used to be, but still powerful. Especially if you manage to get a copy of a couple of heroes. Especially if you manage to get a copy of the Viper. Sunstrike going off. Just harassing a little bit. Did hit that one, Leshrek. Let's see. Yeah, Viper is still farming towards his towards his Yasha. Mantisau. Sorry, he already has his Yasha for the Mantisau. He's farming towards his ultimate orb. Oh, I didn't see that one yet. Hello, Seth Vice on the silencer. That's gonna be painful. Fake him going off, getting the Viper off the ledge. Shadow Shaman is ready to do something. Not gonna go in though. This might be the next team fight. This probably is the next team fight. There's no black hole available yet though. 11 seconds. They might be waiting for that. The next creep wave is there. Next creep wave is getting annihilated by a huge meatball falling from the sky. And mTw backs off again. Yeah. This is it's going from one side to the other. It's really like a dance. Who gets to initiate a team fight? Who makes the first step? Who makes the first move? Who determines where, when, what, and how? And who is gonna go down? And last tier 1 tower. Looks like Keita is planning to go for that. Tornado is gonna go through. Doesn't hit on the Viper anymore, but there is the burst strike, and BKB is gonna go up. TPs are there. We have the Ravage there. As soon as the global silence ends, there it is. Epicenter going up. Black hole is there, catching 2 of the Radiant. Double kill for the Viper, triple kill for the Viper, and that's a game where Keita, or a team fight where Keita didn't have the advantage because it came too unexpected. And a quadra kill, ultra kill for the Viper. I think he has his Manta style almost complete now, and that's the kind of team fights that they need to have. They need to have them where the global silence is a little bit premature, so that the Ravage can go off. Black hole was in position. Everything went went right. And it was Viper was playing a nice bait. Don't think he did it on purpose, but he did it anyway. I don't think they're gonna be able to take down the Rex, but they will take down this tier 1 tower. The Venomancer's up again soon. It's only 20 seconds or so before everybody's up again. Ooh. We see Necronomicon on the Venomancer, and that's actually a really good item to have because there's a lot of AoE damage in this, well, on both teams. And if you have that warrior exploding in the middle, being killed off by the AoE damage, that will do so just extra damage to everybody off the Dire. There they go. They're backing off now too after a tower. It's a good call. Good call. But yeah, Necronomicon. I never really notice when those when they explode though, because they look like normal creeps. But we'll probably see it back in the damage anyway. We did see Shadow Shaman buying a Blink Dagger. The last team fight got him the opportunity to do so. At least gave him the kills for it, the gold for it. Oh, hello lag. Expecting us a little bit server lag there. And these two team fight heavy teams are gonna go down to the other side again. Yeah, because if Viper gets too strong, which, well, not too, I'm saying too strong. If Viper gets, yes, his Manta style is pretty strong already. So, anyway, if you look at pure team fights, these teams are a little bit even. But if you then look at the damage that's being done, you'll have the Silencer carry versus the Viper carry, and Viper will come out on top of that, I think. Not 100% sure, but I'm expecting Viper to be higher there. But with all the, yeah, it's so difficult to say though. You can't really say anything about who's gonna be able to take the next team fight because it's gonna be so unexpected. Maybe, probably. Might not be. Might be unexpected for one team, but not for the other, and not for us. But we'll see. And it's just it could still go either way. We have one barrack set down, but you know it's only one barrack set. It could one good team fight, and mTw could have maybe 2 sets of barracks. You never know. If the team fight's happening on the right place, if the creep waves are in position for a push in, then it can go very fast. Oh, 7. And when you say 7, I mean 7 BKBs in the game. Yay! I'm not going to be able to call out who's having his BKB on or not. You're just going to have to see that on your own. Venomance has his gem back, by the way. After the last... Oh, don't know when he got it back. I guess he bought a new one, though. Since he lost it in the previous fight. And Black Hole is back up. Ravage is back up. Every ultimate is up. There's some wards being placed from the Venomancer to scout out a little bit. They're just hunting for each other, but then they're hunting for each other to be able to get a team fight on the right time. Oh, Roshan's back up. That's gonna be a team fight. Don't know if it's gonna be now, but that will cause a fight. Oh, hello. That was the welcoming sound from the Enigma. Just placing a pulse there. Nope, nope. He doesn't want to go yet. They only want to go when they are the ones that are gonna go. When they are the ones that are orchestrating the fight. Both teams know that Roshan is back up, by the way. Don't be fooled. They know. If, oh, we have a lag spike once again. Uh-oh. There we go. If mTw would disappear now, Keita would know that they would be at Roshan. And the other way around too. So they're gonna stay. Stay a little bit at least. Viper living on the edge, trying to take some farm. Iron Shell is there though. Tornado's gonna be there. Just a little bit of harassment so far. Everybody's staying way back. Look at those blink daggers. Oh, there we go. BKB in the Shadow Shaman. Blink is there. Burst Strike is there. Dark Seawall is there too. And there's the epicenter being popped. Enigma taking a lot of damage. We'll still try to cast a black hole. Mega kill for the Viper who takes the Invoker down. Darkseer on the run. He's gonna not be able to get away from the Viper. Double kill for Shoka. And everybody else is has backed off. The Ravage was there, Black Hole wasn't there. Oh! Oh! If that would have hit, that would have been so awesome, but that was Sunstrike trying to hit the Tidehunter on the way out, but didn't work. And since they semi-won the fight, I mean, they took down 2 heroes, they're gonna take Roche, and they will be able to do so, because 50 seconds with 5 on 3, that's not gonna happen. Invoker might try to do a little bit of harassment, but... That tornado! Seriously! From there till there. Such a long range with full level Wex. In the meantime, last tier 2 tower from the Dire goes down. A nice range creep army that's gonna push in. But don't worry, Tidehunter is there to defend. Cheese is gonna be there too. We see Shadow Shaman once again getting the Aegis. Cheese on the Viper. And that's the problem. Viper is able to to do so much damage, and it is not easy to kill. Definitely not. Also has a vitality boost just to get some extra HP. They will be Keita will be very hard pressed to get Viper down, or you know, if the BKB or if the man style is already popped, and they pick off the right one, then Scythe of Ice the right one. That would be nice too. They would be able to get a kill in then, probably. In the meantime, Creepwave did get a little bit of damage done on the tier 4 tower, but yeah, it won't matter. Won't matter. We're once again waiting for a team fight, it seems. Titan's Ravage is almost off cooldown again, 24 seconds. Let's see if there were any other items in the meantime that we might have missed. So we have 7 BKBs, knew that. We have the Cheese and the Aegis on the Dire side, knew that. We have 3 Blink Daggers on the Dire team, knew that. We have a Blink Dagger on the Sand King, yep. Necronomical level 2 now. Ooh, hello Smoke. And nope. That's gonna be it. That is going to be it. We have a nice aura from the Leshrac. Ooh, hello Manta style Viper. Gonna be able to spot out some heroes. Dire doesn't want to chase all that much yet though. They rather stay back and be safe. And they should. Yeah, everybody going back to farming once again. It's really about just waiting. But I think the longer Keita waits, the stronger this Viper will be. The harder to kill will be. I mean, he has a Demon Edge, probably gonna go for Daedalus, or will we see a Rapier? No, we won't see Rapier. I don't think that's in a Rapier anyway. Oh, it is. Yeah, my bad. Nah, we won't see that. Crazy talk. But we won't see a Butterfly yet either, because that's what I was expecting him to go for, but it's not gonna be that. It's gotta be damage. Has to be damage. And yeah, mTw taking a stance over the river into enemy territory. But Keita's ready for it. Some wards placed, Forge Spirits in position. Tornado's gonna do some damage to the creep wave. Iron Shell's gonna be there, Curse is there on the Viper. Who's not able to get it off because, you know, he wants to save his Viper Strike. And they're gonna go back off. They want to go in with a full HP Viper. Oh, actually. And they want to defend their tier 4 tower, because that's quite important also. So that was the pushing for mTw. Didn't go fast enough according to them. They couldn't lure Keita out. So they went back. The ball is in Keita's court now, I would imagine. And they're making good use of it. Or at least they seem to be wanting to maybe push in a little bit. Everything is off cooldown though. I guess as soon as this bottom lane is pushed out a little bit, We might see mTw go for it again. But I think Keita knows that if they're just gonna push in raw force, they will have a lot less chance to take a team fight, especially with this Viper being so tanky. So they rather wait for mTw to push in, and then maybe hope that they are able to single someone out if the coordination is not properly, or if the communication slash coordination is just a little bit off, so they can single out one, kill off one, and then maybe make it 5 versus 4. Even though that will be very tricky to do because there is Aegis, so it's basically 6 versus 5. And there's also a cheese, making Viper even more hard to kill, because that's the one they don't want in the fight. If mTw is gonna push out this bottom lane, and they're gonna push out in this bottom tower, that means that they won't have any trouble with the creep wave pushing into their tier 4 tower. At the same time though, it looks like Keita wants to push in on the top lane. And I'm not sure if there's gonna be oh, never mind. We have a TP back from Venoman, so you will be able to place some wards and stop the creep wave a little bit. You might see Silencer in a little bit of trouble though, cause here come the Dire. TP's is gonna go out. He should hear that, I believe. He should probably back off now. Yeah, he has a force staff. Makes himself into the forest. And there we have the teleports out coming. And nobody's gonna push in anywhere. They're both gonna play it safe. Oh, 9, 8, 8. So we have 4 BKBs on both teams because Invoker just got his BKB. Nice. We just missed the Tidehunter and the Venomancer with their BKBs. So the supports. Oh, and we just see the Daedalus completed on the Viper. No Rapier. Shame, but you know, Daedalus does a lot of damage too. And actually makes him able to crit. And I believe his illusions from the Manstyle are able to crit also. That will be extra painful. So yeah, some new items for next fight, but the damage that Viper can do is not stopped by BKBs. That's gonna be the main thing. That's gonna be the thing to watch out for Keita. That's gonna be their main concern. No really new items up. Oh, look at that. 3,800 gold on the Sand King. 4,900 gold on the Silencer, and everybody has buyback. Oh, Invoker doesn't have buyback. He just finished his BKB, which we saw. 2k gold up on the Darkseer. I don't think he'll have buyback though. He'll die. He'll lose too much probably. But still some buyback. Leshrek won't have a buyback. Viper won't have a buyback, but he has a cheese. Doesn't need to. Shadow Shaman will. Tidehunter won't, and Enigma will. Wonder what he's gonna get next. If he's gonna get something next, or if he's just gonna stay for buybacks. Creep wave pushing in once again. That is the annoying thing about losing barracks. Constant creep wave pushing in, unless you actively push it out every time again. This is the fake one, people. It's the fake one. Yeah, they knew that. Viper is happily farming, having 1k gold again already. Farming very fast with every item he has. Might go for, actually, I wouldn't know what he was gonna go for. Maybe he's still gonna get a Vanguard, but I don't think he needs to. Maybe a heart. He could go for a heart. Definitely could go for a heart. Probably will. Yeah. Probably will. Oh, I haven't checked out this for a while. Still heavily ahead for Keita. 10k, but these team fights don't lie. I mean, last 2 team fights I think were basically in the pocket from mTw. Or at least they had the upper hand. And I don't think that will change that easily with the Viper being so tanky and so being able to do so much damage. We have an item on the Silencer. It's gonna be his Assault Cuirass. Just, you know, don't need money for buyback. Gonna get an Assault Cuirass. Not gonna die anymore. Good job. Good choice. Necronoke on level 3. No smoke. Smoke won't do all that much though. I mean, we have a gem on the Leshrek. But at least they're gonna be able to get past the wards that are not there. Yeah. Because there's only one ward up on the map, and it's that one. For the Dire. There's a smoke up on them too, though. Oh, the donkey. Oh, the donkey. No, they're not gonna be able to catch out the donkey. Because they're not there anymore. They couldn't have otherwise gotten the donkey, but it's not gold that they should be worried about. It's positioning they should be worried about. And I hope everybody has... Silencer does not have a TP. Silencer's gonna have to run. TPs are gonna go off. Gonna delay the pushing a little bit. There is a fortified if needed. The vacuum is there, a little bit extra damage, just killing off the creep wave. These mirror images doing a lot of damage. Tower almost to half health, is to half health even. Tornado's gonna go off. Doesn't hit the Viper anymore. Everybody's back in the meantime. Everybody's in the middle. Was in the middle. Still could go somewhere. Oh, Sand King, BKB is up on the Sand King, Burst Strike is there, Ravage is there, every BKB is popped, Silence is there, Ice Wall, Black Hole is there, catching 4 of the Radiance heroes in it, and there we go, Viper getting a double kill, killing off the Silencer, killing off the Invoker, Darkseid getting a double kill too though, 4 heroes, Enigma is on the run, last hero to still be alive for mTw, but Shadow Shaman buys back, and there's another buyback from the Viper, he has to buy back, otherwise he knows that he will look at the gems, and we see the creep wave pushing quite a bit after that push in from mTw. But that fight, I mean, it basically was a team fight for mTw. They lost every one of the heroes, had to buy back two of their heroes, and 3 of their heroes, make that 3 to just not be able to lose this tier 4 tower. But yeah, they still got 3 in return, 3 heroes, and yeah. Okay, it was a team fight definitely in favor of Keita. They didn't lose anything, and Tier 4 tower was lost by mTw, but it could have gone the other way around in a snap. I mean, it wasn't that much damage. That was, well, it really wasn't that much of a difference, apart from the ones that died, of course. And maybe that was the difference of the Necronomicon warrior exploding in the middle of everything. But the black hole was so perfect, catching 4 of those, or 3 at least. Can't remember anyone, 3 or 4, but it was perfect once again. And there's another Roshan. Jesus up. Oh, that reminds me. Did that mean that the Shadow Shaman actually only had to die once because the Roshan was back up? Oh, I totally missed it. I'm sorry, people. Because if the Roshan just spawned after, just spawned just before the team fight, then Shadow Shaman wouldn't have had an Aegis. I don't think he had an Aegis anymore. But anyway, you got a cheese now. Cheese that was used by the Viper, but still got him killed. Are there 3 cheeses? No, there aren't. Are there? Shadow Shaman has a cheese. Oh yeah, 3. So Viper didn't use a cheese in his previous fight, where he did get killed, so it was kinda not all that well for Shoska. But now there's there's 2 cheeses and an Aegis. Okay, that's gonna mean a lot. I mean, I keep saying this, but it's still true. It could still go either way. It's one good push in is all mTw needs. And of course keeping an eye on this lane, because these creeps will eventually kill off this tier 4 tower, and then they will start hitting on the Ancient. Let's see if the teleports are on. They are they? No, Silencer still not has a teleport. Always have a teleport. And we see Darkseid with the Shiva's Guard. That will be quite effective also if the Viper gets hit by that. It will help delay his attacks. They just push out the lane and back off. They don't want to take another team fight yet. They they rather just push in, force mTw back to their base, so they have to defend. They have to defend. Otherwise, it's tier 4 tower. Squishy, squishy. see if we can. Oh, so we see the gold graph. Yeah.
Structures are fortified.
Well, the point is, we know that the advantage Keita has in gold, and we know that doesn't really mean all that much. So yeah, that's probably the last time I'm gonna look at that. We are gonna look at the experience graph. You see a 10k difference? That's really not a lot. It's really not a lot for a 1 hour game. Really not. Let's see if there's still lowest level, highest level. Yeah, we still have the highest level on the silencer with the 23, and still have no lowest level changed to the Tidehunter, who's level 18. But level 18 is still not bad. And let's see, we have some buyback gold on the heroes. Ooh. Oh, no buyback gold for Viper, but Viper has boots of travel. Is able to push in, push out lanes, yeah, on from his base if needed. And the money he spent on teleports is probably just as much as he did on the boots. So it's a good purchase. See if other people bought some items that we didn't see yet. No. Oh, Necronomicon and Enigma. So he has the same idea as the Venomancer. Just having that extra damage there from an exploding warrior, which obviously helps. But no buyback on Funzy. No buyback on the Tidehunter. Maybe buyback soon on the Viper if he continues like this, but look at his current buyback cost. He's level 24, so has a 1900 gold buyback. He needs a lot of gold to be able to do that. And Syndrin does have buyback money. We'll have. Oh, this might be a team fight. We have Ravage up. We have everything up again, so all the cooldowns are there. No buyback money for. Oh, there is buyback money in Sand King, but not for the Darkseer or for the Venomancer, and not for the Invoker either. Vacuum is there. Creep wave is there. Quite a big creep wave, and some Eidolons. Oh, that was EMP exploding a little bit too early. And there goes the warrior. Just see how much damage it does. See that? See that? Darkseer taking so much damage out of it. Viper getting the tower with this Manta style. So this is a naked barracks. If they would try to push in and have it force a team fight to be on top here, and Edict was on the Leshrac, they would be able to do so much damage on it. It would be immense. Deafening blast there. This push in is going quite fast. There we go. Attack started hitting on the melee barracks a little bit. Definitely Siege Creep is still hitting it. We have a creep wave being pushed in on the top. Can't really call this a team fight, by the way. Totally wasn't. And there we have Boots of Travel doing their job, and everybody of mTw backing off. They got they got the tier 3 tower. Definitely not bad. Next time they do this, they might get a barracks. Still far away from home, far away from a win, and oh, hello, hello, Necronomicon level 2. I mean, not level 2, number 2, because we now have 2 on the Dire side. We have one on Leshrac, and we have one on Enigma, and Nickel level 2, Necronomicon, Leshrac level 1, and we have an item that I personally like, but you don't see a lot. It's the Vial of Discord. It's if it goes off in the right direction, because you have to target it, you have to like click it, and then you see a target box thingy. If you put it in on the right place, it will increase the damage done by magic damage, spell damage. And that will make a huge difference. I mean, there's an Invoker, there's the Epicenter, there's a Poison Nova, and there is a Viper that's in a lot of trouble. Does have his Aegis, will pop his Aegis, and everybody of the Dire has to come to try to save him again because of dead Viper. Yeah, they don't want to go for this. Keita doesn't want to go for this. They got the Aegis, they got what they came for him, and Tornado makes sure they get away safely, because they would have been surrounded otherwise. But nice job getting the Aegis. I was gonna say, I bet he's getting a cheese, and he does. Enigma giving his to him, or someone, Shadow Shaman giving his to him. He had one earlier. We see Leshrac still having one, probably then. Yeah, there we go. So a little bit caught out there, and that's what you shouldn't be doing. Because if you get caught out now, you'll die, and probably will lose the fight, because you need to have a 5-on-5 fight. It's just the way it is. Just the way the team compositions work. And you need to have everything up. And they're gonna try to push in again to get the melee barracks, or a barracks, or both. Of course, mTw hopes they're getting both. There they go. Edict will be there too, level 4, doing a lot of damage. Shadow Shaman wards are up. There's nothing now. Those barracks are as good as dead. There's not a lot that they can do, and we don't see any direct attacks on the wards that are being focused on the barracks. Ooh. Okay, fortification saved them. But if the Shrek would have been a little bit closer there, I mean, he might have had a chance of dying, but he would have given his life for the melee barracks, and that would have been a noble death. Definitely. And he had a cheese also, he could just do that. He could have definitely done that. This game continues. Look at those creep stats. Viper having 430 last hits, 400 on the silencer. It's just insane. Oh yeah, I was not gonna show that anymore, but we did see it now, and now that we did see it, I broke my promise anyway. Ooh, we hear a sunstrike going off. Don't know where. Doesn't matter. Oh, that's number 3. That's number 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 Necronomicons on the dire. They know what the way to go is. They know how to get team fights. There's gonna be a lot of AoE damage, which is of course, it goes for both teams. There's gonna be a lot of Necronomicons, and I hope maybe 3D knows that. Look at that gold. Sand King could buy one. He even has the inventory slot for it. I mean, that's a lot more difficult for an Invoker. Where would he place it? Or maybe he should leave it in the bank until we push in or something. Sand King could definitely have one. And yeah, that's one's level 3 already. They might want to go for this. They have buyback money, just in case. Yeah, everybody has buyback money, I think. The Shrek does it though. Neither does the Enigma. Neither does the Shadow Shaman. Neither does the Tide. Ooh, this is gonna get tricky. Nobody has a buyback from the Dire. There is a heart up on the Viper though. He will be a lot harder to kill now. He will have a cheese also to confirm that. Even though he was hard to kill before already, now it's just a little bit harder. And we have Roshan back up, by the way. And I expect both teams to be aware of that. Looks like they want to back off.
Untraceable venom.
Invisibility rune on the Venomancer. There's a... Oh no. The gems are all died. They got left up in the base again. Forge Spirit's doing a little bit of scouting. Wards from Venomancer doing scouting. They're gonna go into to Roshan. Nice. Getting some Eidolons from the Forge Spirit. Tornado's gonna go through just harassment. Do a little damage to the Eidolons. Will die. They're gonna push in again. They're gonna wait until the very right moment. If this turns into a 2-man team fight though, this Vial of Discord will be a major difference if it gets hit on the Roshan pit. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, do they know? No, they're not gonna be able to go for Roshan because this creep wave is gonna push in. And the creep wave will push in to this tier 4 tower, who's getting lower and lower. And
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Shadow Shaman just
Dire's
killing off.
structures are fortified.
Or no, sorry, the the Necronomicon disappeared. They're gonna leave the Viper on the base, so they don't have a Viper. If this turns into a team fight, Viper is well, he has boots of travel, so we'll be able to teleport to Necronomicon warrior or something like that. This is they're just waiting. They know that farm doesn't mean all that much anymore. It's really all about positioning, and they just don't want to be cut out. This is the last qualifiers. This is their last chance to get in, and they want in. They definitely want in. Oh, where am I? There am I. There I am. Venomman's almost having enough money for buybacks again too. Where's the donkey? I was gonna say. Mystic stops. Gonna go to the invoker. He already has the thingy for the wrong one. For this one. Another sheep stick. Idol's finishing off the Forge Spirits. Oh, is this the start of Roshan? Is this the start of Roshan? They might think it is. Tornado's gonna go through though. EMP is there. Harassment only so far, just to make sure. Stay out of the Roshan pit, but the Shadow Shaman wards will continue hitting. Not everybody of Keita is there yet. They gotta be faster. Look at how fast this goes down. Sunstrike is just gonna help a little bit, but last hit is gonna go to the Dire, and there comes a team fight. Epicenter is there. Ravage is gonna be here shortly. There we go. Every ability is being popped up. Darkseer getting a kill on the Tidehunter. Shadow Shaman is already down. Silencer getting the Enigma Nova, ripping through everybody. Double kill for the Darkseer, double kill for the Silencer. That's 4 heroes down for MTW. And I can't believe how that's gonna be the final of Discord. So much damage coming out. And like I said earlier, if there's gonna be a fight in the Roshan pit, everybody's too close together. Everybody got hit by that and took major damage from the epicenter, from all the abilities, from all the heroes. And there is a GG called by Syndran. So we see Keita going on to the finals in this 8th qualifier of the GosuLeague. And there we go. What a fight was this? Seriously. That fight at the Roshan pit, it was just a little bit too greedy from MTW, but they had to try anyway, so they did. And they didn't come out on top.